Ke School Ba North Eastern Hill University kalapha Shithi Shabaro ki college ki bayaso ab School Ba Nehu na kabintaban Pyntreikam no ek National Education Policy arhajar arpho na do Sdang ubanai nailar arjar arpulai. Habakrench kelap pathai khubor haga khat khandai tarik unaitung arjar arpulai Shillong Press Club u Vice Chancellor jong School Ba Nehu Prabha Sankar Shukla ulong bagajing thmu ban Pyntreikam ek National Education Policy arhajar arpho kalong nakabinta kajing mentoy bat kajing baha kisamla pule hagani kejalla.
To join the research services are interested to join the teaching services. Okay. And if he is interested to join the teaching services, so there is a qualification fixed by the University Grant Commission, not by any university, for all over the country.
I think the question is like this. You see, the present students who are still there in Nehu studying now, they were asked by the professor or by the teacher.
Yes.
So that's why I'm putting this question, whether this then
that's why both are compulsory for the teachers now. That's why Nehu teachers are instructing the student also complete the examination, net examination or CSIR examination or SLATE examination. There is no any relation between the implementation of new education policy and qualification of a teacher. Qualification of a teacher is different thing, and new education policy is different thing. This is not only compulsory for implementation of new education policy. So both are the different thing. And time to time, UGC, not only in this year, in the past years also changing their qualification. Sometime net and PhD, sometime only the PhD or net. And sometimes only PhD.
No, I asked this question.
Actually, I think in the month of June, past month, you see already circulated a letter. I don't have the letter at this time. You see circulated a letter. Net is compulsory for the teaching positions.
So in that case, since most of the teachers here teaching different colleges, they have not cleared this net exam. So whether they are qualified to teach or there will be any other system to allow them for training.
They have the PhD degree, no? They have the PhD, I don't know. They have the PhD degree, they don't have the PhD degree. I don't have the data of all the teachers of the affiliated colleges.
Colleges implement NEP in those colleges.
Actually, I think how many are present in the meeting conducted by the state government? I don't know. Education Minister is already there and CM is also there. We already discussed each and every point. First year, there is no any other infrastructure is required for implementation of new education policy. And everything already has been circulated to all the principals. He already mentioned, we already circulated a letter to all the principals. Even given the chance, if you have any problem, write a letter to the me. We have this problem. Definitely, I will be in position to conduct the training and other programs for the colleges. Even though if I am not able to solve their problem, I am ready to give him a chance for 1 year. So all the type of facilities is already available for implementation of new education policy in the colleges. But what is our objective? Our objective of the colleges, our objective of the university to shape the better future of our young generation. And all the principals are agree with this. We are doing our job. And university is taking the initiative. No. Earlier, I don't know how many vice chancellors have taken such kind of decision. But after my joining, I am taking decision. Even I am doing the rigorous effort for the betterment and of the student better quality of the student, better even academic environment of the student, and also not only the environment, also the employment of the student. That's why today I am in position to say that I have more than 5,000 positions for the student or young generation of the Meghalaya. And the first we going to conduct the interview, and this is the best and good benefit for the young generation of the Meghalaya. Even it's a choice of the student. And same thing is also available in the new education policy. First year, if students are not in position to complete their degree, he or she can drop out and can take part in the interview, serve 2 to 3 years in the industry, and again join the classes in second year. Second year, after completion of the second year, they must receive the diploma, and third year, the degree. The new education policy is totally framed on the basis of choice of the young generation. Our Prime Minister is and also the Chief Minister of the Meghalaya time to time mentioning about the startups and other. And Nehu is already doing the work in this area. That's why before few days, one news published by the Shillong Times, Innovation Center of the Tura campus produced more than 1 ton honey, organic honey, with the help of the local people. So we have already started the work in this area. Another thing is going to develop a new platform in the campus of the Nehu, especially for the employment of the Nehu student first. Second, going to give the chance to all students of all the affiliated colleges. And third, also going to involve the local society. So with this way, even I will be in position to bridge up the gap between the society and the Nehu, and also with this way, I can say the student of the Meghalaya will be benefited, and they have the opportunity to work with the industry, different kind of industry in the country. We already had signed more than 5 companies to develop a academia and industry relationship, and we have more than 6,000. I'm saying more than 6,000 positions for the young generation of the Meghalaya. Some for the even common graduate student, some for specific area graduate, either the tourism or the chemistry or the BTech and others, and some for the MBA student. We are just going to provide a platform and going to conduct the interview in the first week of the August.
Clarify this thing for you. In the letter which we have sent to the principal of all affiliated colleges, there is one line here which mentions that you may also kindly take note that in case your institution finds it extremely difficult to go ahead with the proposed implementation of the 4-year undergraduate program scheme right away, you can approach the university authority detailing your difficulties and giving due justification in support. Subject to your justifications being reasonable, the university may consider to extend the implementation timeline of the new scheme at your esteemed institution by another academic year at the most. So the letter is very clear that we will be giving time to them, because there are colleges which are ready to implement 4-year undergraduate programs. Let me bring one more thing here. See, most of the central universities in the country have already started 4-year undergraduate programs. So it will be difficult for our students to to compete with the 4-year to compete with the students from the rest of the country, because when they go and compete for higher studies, say for masters or postgraduates or PhDs, they will find it difficult to compete with those students. So that's why it's very, very necessary that we train our students, we prepare our students to compete with the students with the rest of the country. Therefore, also keeping in mind that some of the colleges may not be ready as yet, so therefore we have given this time frame, that provided that they give proper justification. Proper justification. Then
I think I am able to solve their problem.
Will give you the right number. Okay. And some of the colleges who are not ready, they'll give us with the justifications of why they are not in a position to start.
What is their problem?
After we study, after the NEP implementation committee, which I mentioned, that Professor Sherwin is heading. After we study those difficulties and problems with the colleges. If they have any problem, we'll study, and whether if it is justified, then like it's mentioned in the letter, for some colleges which are not in a position to start, some of the colleges like standalone colleges which have only arts or humanities stream, maybe for them the university will come up with some of the solutions. There is a committee to study on those things. So that committee will study and then we'll just decide on that.